BBC Radio Shropshire, Wham! It's Clare Ashford with you until 2. Tony McDonald's going to be here a little bit later on. Now, there are plenty of talented musicians in the county, and there is a great band in Bridgnorth called Soul Perfection. And get this, the guy on bass is the most famous as the voice of Tony the Tiger. What a claim to fame. They're just about to release a new single. Have a listen to this.
You're sick and tired of waiting. Let's come along and make things what they should become. The beat of the drum always takes me to somewhere that can save me. The 70s and 80s is where we belong.
Don't be a drag, just sing along.
Oh my God, how catchy is that? That's so catchy. We're all dancing here as well. I'm delighted to say the man who founded the band, Les Jones, joins me now, along with Tom Clarke-Hill, who was the voice of Tony the Tiger. Hi, chaps.
Hi, Claire.
That's definitely you not doing the singing on that, is it?
I think it's Les. No. Isla Wolf, right?
Isla Wolf. She's got a great voice.
Yeah, she's it's in the blood, you could say. Her grandfather was the keyboard player in the Fortunes.
No way! Oh my God! Look at all these claims to fame you guys have got. This is extraordinary. So, Les, it was you that founded the band, wasn't it?
Yeah, it came about. Somebody left a guitar behind at a nursing home, and I thought, well, I'm going to have a go at playing that. So I started having lessons about 10 years ago. We made a band up with the people that worked for us. There were some musicians that were carers and nurses. And then we did a bit of a tour of nursing homes around the area. And as people left, I replaced them with more professional musicians. And we've just upped our game to where we are at the moment. I mean, I'm really pleased that Tom has decided to come along with us. We've got Phil Basterfield on lead guitar, who is absolutely fantastically talented. We've got John Hodgetts on keyboards. He did a tour of America with Elvis Presley's old band, and he was with ELO. He's played Ronnie Scott's down at London and all over the place. We've got Steve Street on drums. He was in Germany with Kenny Ball and the Jazzmen and used to tour. And there's little old me on rhythm guitar.
Now, Tom, how did Tom get involved in all of this?
It was Steve Street, the drummer, who I've known for a long time. I got to the UK in '93,
right?
And I started working with his cousin, or it's actually his nephew, a guy named Nick Millward, like within the first year. And then I would meet Steve on some other gigs, so we've been friends for a long time. And then when this vacancy came around, he wanted to see if I could do it, and I came up and did a little audition, and surprisingly, they called me back, which I thought was great.
Oh, there we go.
I know you want it.
Of course I do. How long were you Tony the Tiger then?
Well, my youngest is 25 now, and he was in a pushchair when I got the gig. So I got it in 1998, I want to say, or 99, because the original Tony the Tiger was a guy named Thurl Ravenscroft.
Wow.
Who did the gig for almost 40 years, and he passed away in the States, and then they started doing these big cattle call auditions. So it must have been about like 1998, 99. I went down to London, and there was like 40 guys walking around going, oh, they're great, they're great, you know. And I went in and I did this obnoxious rap, you know, my name is Tony, the #1 cat, blah, blah, blah. And all these executives are looking at me like, this guy's obnoxious, get him out of here. But then they called me back. Then there was 10, then they called me back, then it was 5. And they said, you're the last one, you're the last one. Then they gave me the gig.
Yay!
It's amazing.
That is amazing. Really I love good. That. Yeah. And you've played bass with some pretty big names as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to, my cousin was a bass player in the Boston Symphony. And when I was 19 or 20, he called me up after he'd had a couple of drinks and offered to let me move in his house. And so I did it, and went to Berklee College of Music and played with some really good I had some great teachers there. But then when I got to Los Angeles, I got in a big band called Les Brown's Band of Renown. And we did all the Bob Hope TV shows. And because of that, I got to play with a lot of celebrities, you know, like Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, Luther Vandross, Andy Williams.
Wow.
I did a block party once on Rodeo Drive. Andy Williams came up and sang Moon River, and all of a sudden I saw somebody bumping the piano player off the seat, and it was Henry Mancini. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, I've been lucky. I could sit here and
tell me a lot of stories, I bet.
Now,
so
yeah.
What brought you to England then? Was it love?
Yeah, it was love, and my first wife, who unfortunately passed away in 2010, Jackie, was from Birmingham. And I was working on a cruise ship as a musician, and she was a croupier. And so she saw me across a crowded staff dining room and thought, green card. And then, no, it was love. And we had 2 kids in the States. And then it was right when things were pretty kind of crazy with the whole gun safety sort of thing. And I thought, let's try England, and never look back. I hit the ground running over here. Because 80% of my music there was music. 80% of my money was music. 20% was voiceovers and acting. Right. And then when I got over here, I got some great gigs. I was in the house band at the Ronnies in Birmingham for a while, and got to play with some top American guys coming through that I never would have got the call for in L.A. And then the voiceover thing took off because of my accent. It's a Droitwich accent.
Yeah, obviously. Les,
do
you ever manage to get a word in when this guy's around?
I quite like his accent, actually. I don't mind him chatting away at all. It was quite interesting when he came for audition. He threw some music sheets around at all of us, and then he said, "I'm going to sing for you." And then he just burst into song. We played along, and he's got a great singing voice as well, which really complements Isla. So we really have got a great team.
So what's the plans for this band? Have you done any gigs yet, and what's been going on?
Well, we've done, the band has done a lot of gigs. Tom hasn't done anything with us yet because he's relatively new to us. But we're playing this Saturday. We're playing at Wollaston. We do quite a lot for charity. We're playing over there. Their youth club closed 10 years ago, and we're playing to raise money for the youth club and awareness to try and get it reopened. And then we've been asked to play at the White Lion in Bridge North by Olivia and Jake that run the place. So we will be on at Wollaston from 2:00 until 4, and then on the White Lion from 8:00 until 10.
This Saturday?
This Saturday, yeah.
Brilliant. This sounds amazing. And you've got a website, so if you want more information, then it's soulperfection.co.uk.
That's right.
Wonderful. Lovely to talk to you both, and good luck for this weekend.
Thank you very much, Claire. Thank you.
Tom,
thanks, Claire.
Thank you very much to you as well.
Sorry, I ran my mouth too much.
Oh, it's fine. We love you for it. We love you for it.
It's the caffeine.
Listen, take care of yourselves, both of you, and thanks again. Take care.
Right.
That is Soul Perfection, a great band in Bridgnorth, and of course 2 guys, Les Jones, who set the band up, and of course Tom Clarke-Hill, who's joined more recently. You can see them this weekend and check out their website.
BBC Radio Shropshire
with Clare Ashford.
The sound of where we live.
BBC Radio Shropshire.